In the quiet unfolding of the digital age, a subtle yet profound transformation takes place, a reimagining of the afterlife not in distant heavens or shadowy realms but within the glowing screens and immersive realms of virtual reality. As ancient cultures envisioned souls journeying beyond death into ethereal planes, modern humanity increasingly explores a new frontier, creating endless worlds of experience through technology, where consciousness might linger, evolve, or be resurrected in synthetic forms. This evolution provokes deep questions that ripple through philosophy, spirituality, and technology. Are we, in our quest to conquer mortality, supplanting traditional beliefs about the afterlife with virtual spaces? Does the allure of virtual reality signal a shift in how we conceive of existence beyond death, an echo of eternal life recast in zeros and ones? The afterlife, across time and cultures, has been a realm of mystery and hope, an imagined continuation beyond the physical cessation of life. From the ancient Egyptian journeys through Duat to the Christian visions of paradise or damnation, human beings have projected their deepest fears and aspirations into stories of what lies beyond. These narratives provided comfort, moral frameworks, and a sense of cosmic justice. But as science and technology progress, they also unsettle these age-old certainties. The rise of virtual reality, with its capacity to construct vivid, immersive worlds indistinguishable from physical reality, introduces a new dimension to the quest for immortality, one where death might be transcended not through metaphysical transformation but through technological preservation and simulation. Virtual reality offers a space where identity can be preserved, memories can be replayed, and experiences can continue beyond the biological limits of the body. The prospect of digital afterlives, whether through avatars carrying the essence of a person's consciousness, elaborate recreations of past selves, or entirely new personas born in virtual worlds, echoes ancient spiritual yearnings in a new language. This digital continuation, unlike traditional afterlives, does not rely on faith in unseen forces but on algorithms, data storage, and the gradual mapping of human cognition. The idea that one's consciousness or its digital equivalent might persist within a synthetic universe challenges the notion that death is an absolute terminus. Raising provocative questions about identity, memory, and the nature of the self, yet this technological reincarnation is fraught with paradox and ambiguity. The question arises, can a virtual existence truly replicate the richness of lived experience, or does it offer merely a shadow, a facsimile without the substance of true life? The sense of self is deeply tied not only to cognition but to embodiment, the sensations of the physical world, the biological rhythms of the body, the unpredictable interplay with other beings. Virtual reality can simulate many facets of this, but can it capture the fullness of human presence, the ineffable spark that many traditions identify as the soul? Moreover, if consciousness can be digitized and replayed, what becomes of the original life? Does the digital afterlife represent continuity or fragmentation, survival or mere duplication? This tension between simulation and reality echoes the philosophical dilemmas of Plato's cave and the modern debate over the simulation hypothesis. If reality itself might be a virtual construct, then virtual afterlives become a mirror reflecting the uncertainty of existence itself. The boundaries between what is authentic and what is artificial blur, inviting reflection on the essence of consciousness. Perhaps the afterlife has always been a form of projection, a human need to extend meaning beyond death. And virtual reality simply recasts this impulse in the language of contemporary technology. It becomes less a replacement of spiritual beliefs than a new mode of expressing the age-old human hope to persist. Simultaneously, the rise of virtual communities and online identities reshapes how people relate to mortality. Social media memorials, digital tombstones, and avatar-based remembrance create spaces where the dead continue to live among the living in digital form. These virtual presences challenge traditional funerary practices and the role of memory in the grieving process, suggesting that the afterlife has begun to inhabit cyberspace. In this transformation, death is no longer solely a boundary but a portal into ongoing interaction, a blurring of life and death mediated by technology. The digital afterlife promises a kind of immortality not of the soul in its mystical sense but of data, presence, and social connection, radically altering the cultural landscape of death. Yet the substitution of virtual reality for metaphysical afterlife also raises ethical and existential concerns. Will the pursuit of digital continuance reduce the richness of human mortality, the acceptance of finitude that gives life urgency and meaning? Does the temptation of eternal virtual existence risk detachment from the physical world, from the fragile beauty of embodied life? Moreover, questions of access and inequality arise. Who will control these digital realms, whose consciousness will be preserved? And at what cost? The commercialization of virtual afterlives may commodify what was once sacred, transforming the eternal journey into a product to be bought, sold, and curated. The dialogue between the ancient and the futuristic reveals that the afterlife, whether spiritual or virtual, remains a profound reflection of human longing. Virtual reality does not merely replicate or replace traditional afterlife beliefs, it reconfigures them, weaving together threads of immortality, identity, memory, and technology into a new tapestry of meaning. In this evolving landscape, the soul's journey is no longer confined to distant heavens but unfolds within the circuits and servers of human ingenuity, inviting us to reconsider what it means to live, to die, and perhaps to transcend. The virtual afterlife beckons as both promise and paradox, a new myth for a world suspended between the physical and the digital, between death and endless simulation.